All right, take 5,385. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I have been uploading this channel. I have all these ideas and I want to do them, but I just never take the first step and actually just, start recording. Now, I've really been pushing this one off because, as you can see, all my records are sealed and they have multiple protective packaging on them. I'm gonna have to take them all out to show you each one of them and then put them all back in. So this is gonna take a long time. Let's jump into it. Starting off hot, we got Tame Impala Currents. I got this one a while back. It's a gatefold on the back side. It's kind of cool. They got the extended art of the album cover. Keeps on going. Taking a look at the sleeves. Got this one. Taking a bath there. And this one. I don't have any of the records in the sleeves because I put them in rice paper sleeves. They're a lot better for the record. The regular paper just kind of comes off and it sticks to the vinyl. And then for the record itself, it's just a regular black record. Kind of got a cool like marble ball, just like this front thing here. My favorite two songs on here, I really like Let It Happen. Synths, just freaking phenomenal on it. And the guitar on the later half is just so sick. I know it's not everybody's favorite because I think it's like 7 minutes long, but I actually like the longer playtime. And then my second favorite song is New Person, Same Old Mistakes. The drums in there, just the hi-hat, Next up, we got Lil Uzi, Luv Is Rage 2. Now, when I first got into collecting records, I just found it crazy that you can get modern like rap records printed on vinyl. So when I started collecting, I got a bunch of rap albums. Here's the front and the back, kind of cool. And then it's a gatefold. When it comes to this track list sheet, see if I can try to not have a glare on it. I have no idea which way this goes. The records themselves are just standard black vinyl. A couple of my favorites, XO Tour Life, obviously, it's just catchy.
Baby, I am not afraid to die. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
And then 20 Minutes. I just really like the production on it.
21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it.
All right, I'm starting to realize how long it's going to take. I'm going to keep it short unless I have something to say about them. For this one, I definitely do. Flume is probably one of my favorite artists of all time. Someone who makes electronic music, sometimes on the side. The stuff he does, just I can't even wrap my head around it. This is his High, This Is Flume mixtape. Got the cover with the sick modded out car. You can see the headlight here. And there's the rest of it. Trying to get one of my friends to make his car look like this. And the backside comes with a giant poster. Here's the backside. All right, I just tried folding up that poster and it took way too long, so I gave up. Here's the sleeve. It comes in a white vinyl. Don't really see that too often. And then what's really cool is it came with a 7-inch, and I'm pretty sure it didn't say anything about this when I bought it. But this is the Quits EP with Rio Cragun. And it's just this little like plastic 7-inch. It's kind of cool. A couple of my favorite songs on here is It Cold in the Water. Has some like really like heavenly vocals in it. And then Amber. I really like the chords and just production in general on that song. And if you thought my taste in music couldn't get any more broad, here's a indie folk album from Fleet Foxes. Whenever I'm camping or going on a road trip or hiking or pretty much every other occasion ever, I listen to Fleet Foxes. This is their album, Helplessness Blues. I have a couple other records from them. This one's probably my favorite, I'd say. It comes with this poster. I'm not sure what's on here. I don't think I've read this yet. I think these are credits, probably. Yeah, looks like credits. And for the record itself, just plain black, some red in the middle. The ones that are just regular black, I'm not going to take them out in and out of the sleeves. Not really much point. A couple of my favorites on this, and actually, I think this might be my favorite Fleet Fox song, is The Shrine / An Argument. From the start, it just slowly builds up into the middle portion of the track, and it just sounds so huge. And then the second half of the song is the argument part, and they literally just kind of ruin the song on purpose, and they have these like wind instruments that sound like people arguing. And it's crazy. They took like the best audio to ever bless my ears and then just ruin it at the end of the song. And honestly, I respect it.
When you talk, you hardly even look in my eyes. In the morning, in the morning.
And then for my second favorite song, I'd say Lorelei. I think that's how you say it. I really like the percussion that runs to the song. It sounds like those big, huge drums, just boom, boom, boom. Next up, I had to get this one, Daft Punk Discovery. I think this is the album that like really, really blew them up. Got tracks like One More Time and Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, all the classics. Inside we have some custom sleeves. Got this one, both them working on some music. This looks like the lyrics and all the tracks on the back. And the other sleeve, it's just a black and white version of the cover. And again, standard black vinyl. Kind of like a brownish color in the middle. My two favorites on here, and surprisingly neither of these are probably like the most played songs, but I really like Digital Love. I just like the lyrics and the vocal production that goes throughout the whole song. And then towards the end of the album, Face to Face, this song sampled like, I don't even know, like 40 different songs, and you'll hear it. It's just a crazy mashup, and it sounds really good. Next up, we have ODESZA, A Moment Apart. Now, I just got this record yesterday, actually, so I'm not sure what it looks like. Some cool art. Then the back part is just kind of like an extension of the album cover again. I like when they do that. Oh, never mind, I'm crazy. I did see this. I put protective sleeves on them. And it comes in clear. Then here's a look at the other sleeve. Pretty similar. It has some darker reds in it. I don't know if you realize, but I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. You see the clock right there. Watch this at the end of the video. A couple of my favorites, A Moment Apart, obviously. Just the orchestral instruments in it, the violins, the piano in the middle is just perfect. And then Late Night. It's got a really groovy bass line that runs through it, and it's a pretty happy sounding song. I don't know if you guys just saw that. That was creepy. Next up, Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 2. Here's a look at the center. A lot of scary pictures here with him and a knife. There's nothing extra in here. I don't even think there was interesting sleeves. Standard black vinyl. It's got kind of like a white center with some like black stars on the inside. I mean, almost this whole entire album is perfect. This is my favorite album from him by far. If I had to pick a couple favorites, I'd pick Mojo So Dope. I probably know the lyrics to that entire song.
die. Will you rather do things sooner know what I think? Hey, my mojo so dope.
And Mr. Rager, obviously. I love blasting this in the car when I'm taking road trips. Next, we have We Will Always Love You by the Avalanches. These guys are really well known for their use of sampling in a lot of their songs. Here's a look at some of the sleeves. Pretty cool art here. And here's the other one. It comes with this giant poster of the moon. This whole album kind of has a space theme that runs throughout it. And standard black vinyl. A couple of my favorite songs on here. We Will Always Love You, the title track. Has these really lush choir vocals with like shimmery synths over the top. Kind of sounds like you're riding on a cloud. My second favorite is The Divine Chord, and that song features MGMT, so you know it's good. Next, let's get this big one out of the way. This is the Fleet Foxes' first collection from 2006 to 2009. Like it says, this is all their work from, well, 2006 to 2009. Comes in this really thick, it's like magnetic book thing, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. We'll start with this little book. Just has a bunch of art, pictures of the band, lyrics, some landscape photography, bunch of cool stuff. And then we got some more little sheets of paper here that kind of have some of the lyrics of some of the songs written down. There's one little thing of art here. Looks like some notes for a song. Then it comes with 3 7-inches. Got this one. This is what the sleeve looks like. This sleeve. And then we got this one. And then we got a regular size one. This is their first self-titled album. And all of their vinyl is just standard black. I really like the color of the center on this one. But again, the quality of this little box is really cool. This is where all the 7 inches were. They were in this little smaller spot, and then the bigger one goes on top there. So for this one, I'm picking my favorite from their first album back to all their work before that first album. And one of them is actually on the album, and that's White Winter Hamel. I think I'm saying that right. Probably one of their more popular songs. It's a very vivid picture of the seasons changing from winter to summer, and I can really relate to that being from Minnesota.
From falling in the snow, and I turn around, and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime.
And a favorite that came before the album is Mykonos. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. They use a lot of like mythology type of words. That song really just has a very medieval vibe. That's kind of why I got into Fleet Foxes in the first place, is because I really liked how medieval it sounded. All right, next up we have Donda by Kanye West. This is a look at the front here and the back, and here is the center. And it actually folds out twice. Wow. Here's a look at the sleeve. Pretty cool artwork on this one. I also have the inner sleeves for them. And this one I will take out of my protective sleeve because just look at that. Just look at that. In all seriousness, I like what he did here. People interpret this different meanings behind why he did this, but I just respect the hell out of just leaving just everything black. My favorite 2 songs on here, Off the Grid. I really like Kanye's take on a drill track.
We off the grid.
Yeah, look, when I was in jail, I was low key. Shout out to supporters that wrote me. Eat food, work out, and go sleep. You know I'm praying he carrying both feet.
And then Pure Souls. I really like Roddy Ricch's part in it. I like his singing throughout the whole song.
Life changed when you famous. I remember back before the change, we was nameless. Went through stages just to hop on new stages. Open up your eyes, man, they only entertain. And I cannot sell my soul.
Up next, we got Truise, Persuasion System. No, not Tom Cruise, Truise. Here's a look at the back. And I don't know if I got rid of the sleeves or what, but all I got is this. Nice turquoise. My two favorites off this album are Ultra Fiché of You, I think is how you say it. I really like the live drums and the leads that come in the later half of the song. Also, this is a really artistic music video. My next favorite is Gaussian. There's not much going on in it. It's kind of like ambient, but the analog synths in it just sound really, really good on vinyl. Next, we have Dead Roses by Blackbear. Look at the back, shows the track list. And again, there's no sleeves in this one, but it does come in a really nice red. It's hard to pick some favorites off this. I just like the production on like this whole entire album. It's just really nostalgic sounding. I can't explain it. But if I had to pick, I'd pick IDFC. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that's most people's favorite off this album. My second favorite is Waste Away. It kind of has that like jazz, like broomstick thing they use on the drums, or it's like sweeping it. I don't know. I'm not a drummer, but if you listen to it, you'll know what I mean.
I won't waste away less I'm wasting away with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Then we have MGMT or Management Oracular Spectacular. You got some cool get-ups here on the cover. On the back, they're all kind of chilling, having fun. Looks like they're launching a firework into the ocean or something. Here's the sleeve. It's pretty trippy. I don't know if you can see that. On the back side here. I think this has all the lyrics written on top of it. Then the record itself is just black vinyl with the that swirly thing again. Now for my two favorites. I know if you asked these guys what their favorites were, they probably would say none of them because they made this project as a joke, apparently. I'd pick Electric Feel. Just that infectious guitar groove. It's so good. And then my next favorite is Kids. This song just brings me back, especially because that song, Kids, was on the radio all the time when I was younger. Really good track.
Show yourself, take only what you need from it. A family of trees falling.
Next up, we have XXXTENTATION 17. After his passing, I knew I had to pick up some vinyl. This is the iconic cover. It's like all of his notes and stuff for all of his songs on the album. Back is kind of black. It's got a track list, kind of shiny in there. Got a print inside of it. And the track list. And then I don't think this comes with the sleeve, but the record is really cool looking. I'm pretty sure this is a limited edition one that I got. Limited pressing. And there it is. The marble, black and white. Looks very different on the back or the front. My two favorites off the album, Jocelyn Flores. I'm pretty sure this is named after one of his friends who committed suicide, I believe. I believe this is one of his biggest songs.
I know you're somewhere. I'm trapped in my mind, girl, just holding on.
And then my next favorite song also has vocals sampled by Shiloh, and that's Everybody Dies in Their Nightmares. I really like the fast-paced rapping he does in this song. I think they call it boombox rapping, I believe is the style.
Tell the feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the nighttime.
Next up, we have Shadowboxer by Mansionair. Look at the back, just the track list. And the inside. It's got all the tracks listed out, and it's got these little symbols to go with them. One of the cool things about this is the front of it, when you pull out the sleeve, it's actually hollow right there. It's actually cut out. So here's a look at one of the sleeves, kind of like ocean waves. And then here's the other one. Got like some paint splotches along with pictures of the band. I just realized I'm putting the wrong sleeve in front. It's supposed to look like that. Here's the record itself. It's just regular black. If I had to pick two favorites off of here, my first one would be Easier. The beginning, the drums are just very good. I think they use live drums for all their stuff. And then the lead singer's voice is insane. And my second favorite would be Violet City, basically for the same reasons. The lead singer's voice is just really, really good. Alright, I'm realizing this is going to take way too long, so there's going to be a part 2 to this. I'm going to leave you guys with one more record. This is probably the coolest looking like print I have. Now I hate to bring up another Fleet Foxes record, but this one, Shore, is really cool. On the front, as you can see, the shore. On the back, they kind of have this like mossy like grass. On the inside, it has a track list along with lyrics, and you can see little symbols of plants and flowers. Kind of like a theme throughout all the artwork on this. And this comes with a poster. Like a sunset or sunrise or something. Then this is the really cool part. I don't know why I didn't put these in better sleeves, but yeah, that's why I don't use these. I guess it's not this one. It's the other one, and I'll show you. But this one is just regular clear. So this is the cool one, the C and D side. So I think the C side actually has the music in it, and then I don't think the album was long enough, so they had like all these flowers and plants etched into the D side, I guess it would be. But it's really cool. I have not seen a record like this. And if you set it on the record player and shine a light at it just right, it'll actually like make those glow. Really cool. My two favorites off here are Maestranza. Again, I think that's some mythological thing. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Fleet Foxes have this way of just like really describing things with their lyrics, and it really paints a picture in your mind. And Maestranza is one of those songs that really show that. And then my second favorite is Can I Believe You? That song has just a really, really catchy chorus. So I think that's the end of part 1. Like I said, it's gonna take me forever. 6 now. I think I went through 20 different records, and in part 2, which will be linked below when it's out, there'll be another 20. There's a couple I want to get between now and then. I want to get Rufus Day Soul's Bloom, Porter Robinson's Nurture. I have a Post Malone record. I want to get Stoney. I don't have Stoney. And there's a couple other I want to get that I don't remember right now, but you'll see them on part 2. Make sure to like and subscribe, please. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!